This is how we want to die. What are you talking about? Could you follow me down to verse 39 in Luke 23? Then one of the criminals who were hanged blasphemed him, saying, "If you are the Christ, save yourself and us." What's happening? Well, Jesus, the thieves are still alive, and one of the thieves turns to Jesus and begins to mock him, begins to lash out at him in hatred. Now, get this. He wasn't alone. This was the popular thing to do there at Calvary. Apparently, all Jesus' enemies, not satisfied enough that he was dying, that he was tortured, that his back was ripped open, they wanted their pound of flesh. And so they were going to stay there to the last moment when he was dead and make sure he was miserable the whole way through. And they stood down there hurling up insults, shooting their lip out at him. And apparently, one of the thieves, for whatever reason, chose to jump in as well and say the same kind of things. Now, here's a guy who everyone talked about. Oh, he opened the eyes of the blind. He fed 5,000. He fed 4,000. He walked on water. And so they're all like taking little jabs. Oh, well, you walked on water? Can you walk off the cross? And whatever they could think to say. Now, the other, verse 40, but the other answering rebuked him, saying, "Do you not even fear God, seeing you are under the same condemnation? And we indeed justly, for we receive the due reward of our deeds. But this man has done nothing wrong." For like it or don't, that murder that they were a part of was a part of revolution, and it was this insurrection, which was a crime punishable by death. So they were a part of this all. So he recognized, we received this. But then he said to Jesus, don't miss this, verse 42 and following. Then he said to Jesus, "Lord, remember me when you come into your kingdom." And Jesus said to him, "Assuredly I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise." And shortly after this brief interaction, all three parties on those crosses were dead. But the person who died next to Jesus Christ and spoke to him in this way, he died a different person than he had been crucified.